Welcome, wrestling fans, to the PW Fan. The PW Fan is the ultimate pro wrestling podcast created by fans for the fans. This is episode 197. I am your host, collector, barber, musician, talk wrestling, Tim Gilbert.
And I'm your host, the architect of pro wrestling podcast, Andy.
I'm also your host of No Selling Wrestling indie fan and football lover, Jeremy.
Well, we are back post-holidays, getting ready for the new year here, and we got a Worlds End pay-per-view review tonight. Let's start with doing a couple social media things. If it would really help us out if you all went to youtube.com/the PW Fan Pod. Hit that subscribe button. Every time you do, an angel gets its wings. That's actually not true, but it does help us. And then for all other social media, follow at the PW Fan Pod. T-shirts, prowrestlingtees.com backslash the P.
Easy.
Yeah, sorry. backslash the PW Fan. All right, Andy. I'm going to pass it over to you.
All right.
What you got for me?
This week we're going to be talking about the Continental Classic, which led us to AEW Worlds End. And then we're talking about all things WWE, including, I guess next week, right, is the first Raw of the year, which is a year since Netflix, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And there's some rumors for it, so we'll talk about that later. But we're going to start with WWE this week and end with AEW because of the pay-per-view. So last week, Raw opened up with Rhea Ripley versus Asuka. Asuka defeated her with a roll-up pin after a distraction. Rhea had asked Io to stay backstage, but Io ended up coming out anyway to get into with Kairi Sane, which caused Rhea to be distracted, which led to the finish. This all has to do with like the women's tag team titles. There's like 4 teams going for it right now. I think it's like these 2 teams, Lash Legend and Nia, and then Charlotte and Alexa Bliss, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
The week before we did not cover it, but the hooded figure that has been interfering and stuff was revealed to be Austin Theory.
Austin Theory. How do you guys feel about that?
Good. Personally. I called it a long time ago, right? So
you did.
I was already fine with it.
Me and Tim also were like, yeah, but it's Austin Theory. And that's the reaction you're going to get.
Austin Theory's supposed to be the future. One of the future.
That's what to who, Vince?
Well, he's a young guy. He's a good wrestler. You know, this could be the character.
His eyebrows.
I'm not saying he has
tweezed.
to be. I'm not saying he has to be the guy, but he is probably going to be a guy that's around for a long time.
But his impact right now when he took off the mask is not that big compared to what, if it was someone else.
Austin Theory has a barber just. Austin Theory has a barber just for the brows. Like he's getting those things shaped up tight.
Dude, Austin Theory, the dude's 28 years old. All right.
Yeah. I know. I'm not saying he's not going to be really good in the future, but I'm saying right now for this moment, and they're like, oh, who could it be? You're like, all right.
Well, if you look at the vision, kind of like Evolution, he's like the Randy.
To be fair, in people like Randy, Roman, Dominic, there's been lots of people over the years that I'm like, I genuinely do not like this. I mean, I'm sure they're a nice guy, but I genuinely do not like their character. Maybe he could. Now, I love all 3 of the guys I just listed. So who's to say that? I mean, we'll bust his chops, but who's to say that Austin Theory won't prove us wrong?
I mean, bust his eyebrows.
This is a comedy podcast. Everybody lighten up, all right?
We're no longer trying to be serious. We're not a sports category.
I know.
So
legalize comedy.
So backstage, Austin Theory explained to Paul Heyman why he aligned himself with the Vision, calling it his chance to reset his trajectory and seize opportunity. He said that he got his character got comfortable. I think that's basically it. And now he wants to take it, and he saw what the Vision was doing and wanted to be a part of it. So he asked to team with them later in the night to prove himself to them, which that'll come later.
In the night.
Maxine Dupree successfully...
in the night.
Becky Lynch came out. She returned and claimed that she was cheated out of the title from Maxine Dupree and calls for a rematch. Maxine would come out and they would start brawling, catch her in an ankle lock, and force Becky to tap with no ref. So, I mean, it doesn't matter. We had a singles match. Javon Evans from NXT, which they're calling him like a free agent now.
He's a free agent.
Rayo Americano, which is Pete Dunne.
Rayo Americano?
Yeah, dude, I can't believe the Americanos are still going after all this time. It's got to end some point. Maybe it ends when Chad Gable comes back.
What if there's never a payoff? They just continue this forever.
It's just like a character that lives on.
That sucks for people like Ludwig Kaiser, who's good. I thought he was good by himself.
He's also killing this character. Like, he's doing a great job.
Yeah, for all those three guys, it sucks.
Yeah.
Dude, what do you mean? They're getting television time? They're working matches?
Yeah, but I'm talking about if it's forever, like Jeremy said.
There's no payoff for it.
No, because then they can go in the indies and then they can all be El Americana.
All the Americana.
El Americana.
We had a singles match. Bayley defeated Roxanne Perez, and then Gunther cut a promo, doubling down on the John Cena stuff. I think it feels like him and AJ are going to go at it at some point.
Yeah, wasn't that Gunther is going to retire? AJ and then Brock Lesnar, and then Chris Jericho.
I hope not. But at the end of the promo, CM Punk came out, interrupted to get ready for his match. They had like a stare down, so I don't know what's going to go on with that. But the main event was Bronson Reed and Austin Theory teaming up against CM Punk and Rey Mysterio. Theory knocks Rey Mysterio off the ropes, hits the stomp, and secures the victory. After the bell, CM Punk tries to fight back, which Braun Breaker would come out and end up spearing Punk to end the show. They have a match
not this time,
next week for the
mate.
title. Let's talk about this SmackDown. There was other things that happened, but only a few things I wrote. Starting with the show opens with Joe Hendry singing a song about Miz.
He's
in like Santa pants. There's girls dressed as elves or Mrs. Claus in the ring. Miz comes out
there. I think I missed that part.
Well, no, Maurice was not there.
Well, I would have noticed if she was.
The Miz interrupts. Nick Aldis turns into a classic Miracle on 34th Street fight. Afterwards, R-Truth, who had been out there in the Easter Bunny costume, gets revealed, hits a 5-knuckle shuffle on Miz. Joe Hendry hits a standing ovation through a table for the win. Winner, Joe Hendry. Even though he's still considered a TNA guy. He's on NXT all the time.
He's still a TNA, though.
Yeah, we had a title change, United States Championship. Ilya, I'm not going to say it wrong, Dragunov.
Jaganov? Dude, how is nobody... Are we the only ones that have done that, or is that a thing?
I thought I said dragging these balls, but...
No, but, like, are we, like... I don't know if I've heard the Jaganov anywhere else.
Jaganov.
We need to trademark that.
I mean, we don't listen to a lot of wrestling podcasts.
I don't know if we need to trademark Jaganov.
Jaganov.
New shirt coming.
Let me contact the lawyer real quick.
You contact Danny to make us a shirt. Jaganov.
Yeah, Jaganov.
What would the design be?
It would be like the Val Venus, like where, like it's like.
His nickname is like the Mad. His nickname is the Mad Dragon, so we can do something.
A dragon, Jagan.
Oh my god,
Dragon. All right. I will say, by the way, Raw and SmackDown this week were pre-recorded because of the holidays. At the end, though, so it was Ilya. I can't not say Dragunov. Ilya Dragunov versus Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo Hayes hits the first 48.
I want to think that we're that creative, but I'm sure somebody else has done it.
No, someone's definitely good.
Carmelo Hayes hits the first 48, then finishes it with a nothing but net for the win. New champ, Carmelo Hayes, his first main roster title win. I talked to Jeremy about this last week. He definitely turned around popularity wise from when he first came up and was doing like the matches with Andrade.
Carmelo Hayes.
Yeah. And then the main event segment was I mean, this is cool because I haven't done it in so long, but Drew McIntyre revealed that his title match with Cody Rhodes will take place January 9th in Berlin, Germany. And
How many
times
do Drew McIntyre and Cody Rhodes have to face each other?
Hopefully this is their last, because he said
and
we've
Cody's
been taking each other to hell.
I'm gonna win your title.
Well,
And
it's going
like,
to be
13 times in a row.
It's going to be a 3 stages of hell match.
Was that more Drew McIntyre or more Fat Bastard? I'm gonna win your title.
That was more Fat Bastard.
Yeah,
I was thinking that too. Yeah.
So
I'll work
when was
on
the last
it.
time you guys saw 3 stages of hell match? I'm going to quiz you.
it's been a while. Years.
Every time you think I'm going.
I like when you said you're gonna quiz us, and then you're like,
Is it? Wait, 3 stages.
No, because I saw something the other day. So when
Sean
was the
and
most...
Trips.
All right, so who's the first?
No, there has to be a more recent one.
No, but there's only been 5. Who's the first?
Stone Cold and Triple H.
Good job. Do you remember what their matches were?
Cage,
Doesn't have to
hardcore,
be in
and
order.
Cage, hardcore, and singles, right?
Yeah, you just said it backwards from 3 to 1, but
Yeah.
All right, then we had Trips and Sean, as Tim said.
Trips and Sean, the best one ever. There was
2002.
ladder, singles, and like a hardcore match, basically.
Street Fight Cage Ladder.
Yeah.
Close. And then who? And this was in 2009. At I don't know where.
You said 2009.
2009.
Cena and Orton.
It was once again Triple H and Orton now.
Oh,
Standard, falls count anywhere, in a stretcher. All right. Then this is probably terrible, but 2013 PG era.
R-Truth versus Hornswoggle, and
Once I say it, I think you guys are gonna be like, "Oh,
Was
John Cena
Cena
versus
part of it?
Ryback."
yeah.
John Cena and Ryback, lumberjack, tables, and ambulance.
horrible.
That was when they were doing all those matches with Ryback. They were trying to do like, remember that was when Punk was complaining about the TLC match.
And then the 5th one was in 2019 in NXT at a takeover. Do you guys remember who? 2019
2019.
NXT Black and
The
Gold.
year before COVID is a blur, to be honest.
Johnny Gargano and Adam Cole, standard street fight steel
Wow.
cage takeover.
I don't remember that at all.
Like COVID came and like I don't remember anything before that. It erased my memory.
Yeah, basically for like,
That was quick, I know, for WWE, but let's talk about it. So,
Let's talk
it's
about
rumored
it.
let's talk
Jericho is
about it.
about to sign any day and could start as early as next Monday.
Well, his AEW contract expires the 31st December.
Yeah. So he can start January
Then he
5th, the
can
first
start,
Monday Night Raw of the year. And
Yeah.
that's where... Now, my question is to you guys, now that it's been established, does he come
Riddle
out to
me this,
Judas?
Batman.
Does he come out to Judas?
No, there's no way.
because that's not WWE can't make money on that song.
He's coming out to break the walls down 100%.
Yeah,
How
I
does
put
WWE
money
make
on
money
it.
on Cody's song?
Because Cody needs that song.
I don't know. He just licensed it. It was
This
not,
era,
not like
you
not
guys
Cody's
want to break
band,
the walls
so I mean,
down.
You don't
It's
want to
not
go back
Cody's
to...
band.
You
I'm
can't
saying,
send
dude,
Cody
the
back
fans
to...
would know the
No,
song.
because if Cody came out as the American Nightmare to... Whoa! On the smoking mirrors! Nah, dude. Like,
Jericho is no longer that Jericho.
He
but in
might
WWE,
be.
he is.
He is. You think if Edge comes back, he's not going to be...
Judas in my mind. Dude,
No.
for him to debut back, the music goes off and the fans keep singing it, kind of crazy.
Dude, there's no...
It would
Look,
be.
if Booker Andy's right and he comes out to Judas, that'll be awesome. I'm
crazy if he
telling
does.
you, it's going to be the classic.
I think so. Yeah, they're gonna have the
And they're
what was the number
going to do
sound?
the countdown. Brr, brr, brr,
Yeah.
brr, brr. They're going to do the
I think
full
you're
thing.
right. I think you're right. I think it's the Learning Tree song, actually. I am.
It's the Learning Tree. Oh yeah,
And then Jake Hager comes out with them.
they're like Jack
I really
Swagger
think
is
it's
back.
Judas. I think it's Judas.
I think
You
it's
really,
pretty
you,
cool.
really, You really think it's Judas?
I'm like 80% sure it'll be Judas.
All right. I honestly, in a weird way, hope that you're right because I think it'd be different and crazy.
It would be cool to see that in WWE.
Well, if you do Judas, it makes them be like, it's such an old Vince thing to be like, forget about what he's been doing. He just picked up right where he left off. It's just like he hasn't though.
They still treat
there
things
for like 5
like,
years.
Does he do the Painmaker?
No, please God, no.
He's like with the little eye crosses.
He's like
People are saying that he should replace Adam Pearce and be a backstage role. I'm like, no. It would be good. He'd be good at it.
Also,
and the
do you think
promos.
he's going to get a retirement tour like Cena?
Yeah.
I could see Jericho. He'll never do it, but I could see Jericho in a row, like in a role. Jericho in a role like Jesse the Body Ventura, like where you do the color commentary. You might wrestle every now and then,
Well,
or like
did
Jerry
that on
King
AEW
Lawler.
all the time. For
yeah, but I meant like actually being an announcer, not a
wrestler being an announcer.
Wrestler, yeah.
I think he does it.
Yeah.
I think at some point he goes. You
are beautiful on the inside.
And that's a fire.
Yeah.
Look, I pop
drag you down. He comes out like 40 pounds heavier, and turn you around.
Pretty sure he's in shape, but
No, I'm just kidding.
So that's what Jericho always does. That whenever he returns from anywhere, he's always ripped 6-pack abs. 2 months into like his run, it's like gone.
He's like, I had vodka that was on the inside.
I am vodka on the inside.
Oh, that's too funny.
I am asshole personified. He is a dick.
He is. I saw someone. This is kind of funny. I thought they were like when Jericho heard how open WWE was about being supportive of Trump and all that, he couldn't wait to come back.
Yeah.
I am liquid calories personified, and I will drag you.
I'm coming.
Do that.
I'm coming.
The Tito's in my mind. No, that's me. Dude, I can't even hate on Jericho. I love me. I get my alcohol weight too, buddy. It's all good.
So yeah, that's. I mean, I guess we can predict Braun Breaker versus Punk, who wins for the title.
I mean, Punk.
You never know though with Punk. He's in like his like generous phase. He's like, he can beat me.
Yeah,
Jericho.
Yeah, Jericho.
So, yeah.
Jericho interferes, and they start. He's like, Punk, you're going to drink. You remember that storyline?
Do you think Cody can show up on the January 5th and Jericho comes out?
Mm-hmm. People also said, since he loves to be part of the viral things, they were like, it's Y2 Yeet. So do a tag team.
Y2
He never even do
AJ.
something like that.
I remember when AJ came to WWE and they were like, it's Y2 AJ. I was like, no. And then luckily it only lasted like one night and they broke up. I was like, oh, thank God.
Sports Illustrated about Jericho. Yeah, dude, he could be there next week.
You could.
But what song does he use? Does he start wrestling in the tights or in the undies? The trunks.
Tights.
Remember Learning Tree Jericho did the undies.
Wait, what's that?
Learning Tree Jericho did the undies.
Did he?
Yeah.
The undies?
Oh, he did. Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about AEW because Jericho was in AEW. Dynamite. So we were AEW this week before the pay-per-view was trying to get to the final or semi-final bracket for the pay-per-view to be.
Have you seen that
So,
about the Continental Classic? Like, and you know, Step Brothers are like, it's the fucking Carolina wine mixer.
it's a fucking
I would see the
Continental Classic.
It's the fucking Continental Classic.
So we had a Blue League match opening up Dynamite. Takeshita defeated Orange Cassidy. Another Blue League match. Mascara Dorada defeated Roderick Strong. MJF faced like some jobber in his first match back. Afterward, he's about to do a promo, but Hangman and Swerve interrupt from the crowd with steel chains, and they confront MJF. They choke him with the chain the whole time as Swerve cuts a promo. We had a face-to-face promo with Chris Statlander and Jamie Hayter. I think they ended up. Did they end up brawling by the end?
I think so.
They were just talking about don't let the injuries hold you back and all that shit.
All that shit.
The week before, and all that shit. You know what? You know, women promos. I'm just kidding.
Couple pigeons talking.
Bandito and Ricochet had tied for the Dynamite Diamond Ring before, so they had a match this week. Bandito won, so MJF is no longer the Dynamite Diamond Ring holder. After the match, the Demand attacked Bandito, but Brody King runs in to make the save. And then the main event was the Gold League match. Jungle Jack Perry defeats Pac. So, to get to the semifinals, we had, not semifinals yet, but...
Also, on your notes, you don't have Collision, you have Olision.
I know, I fixed it before we started. Anyway, I saw it.
Sorry.
Continental Classic League. Olision. Kyle Fletcher defeats Jack Perry. Takeshita defeats Mascara Dorada. So now Kyle Fletcher and Takeshita are in the semifinals. Roderick Strong defeats Claudio. We had an announcement for Worlds End, which was a tag match. FTR facing the Bang Bang Gang of Austin Gunn and Juice Robinson in a Chicago street fight for the titles. We had Pac versus Kevin Knight ended in a time limit drawn, so none of them moved forward, I believe. John Moxley defeats Orange Cassidy, and then Kazuchika Okada defeats Speedball Mike Bailey. So for the semifinals matches, that means at World's End, we would have John Moxley and Kyle Fletcher going at it, and then Okada versus Takeshita.
What does this mean?
So the winners of them would be in the final match to become the new Continental Champion. So let's get into the pay-per-view itself. Of course, because two people from these matches had to face later on, they did the semifinals early. So we had Okada versus Takeshita, which has been building for a long time. They're both in Don Callis' family. What you think
Don
of the
Callis?
match? Yes.
That was a very good match.
Yeah, I figured it would be. We have the current
Takeshita is, I think, one of the best workers right now, wrestling-wise.
I think this was Okada's best AEW match because it didn't. He actually had a good sweat going after the match. He wasn't looking lazy.
So they're both in the Don Callis family. Don Callis was on commentary. Yeah, I mean, to open the show this way was great. Okada ended up using a screwdriver to win when the ref wasn't seeing it, and Don Callis didn't seem to care. So I feel like Takeshita is now going to be on his own soon.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think that was bound to happen because he's going to be. He basically is a babyface now already.
Yeah.
So
that meant that Okada is going to the finals, which was the second to last match, and he would face the winner of this next match, which was Moxley versus Kyle Fletcher. This match was crazy good too. Like the matches on the pay-per-view, for the most part, were like really good.
Yeah,
especially the ones that really
usual for AEW.
Yeah. Moxley versus Kyle Fletcher. I was really surprised how good it was.
Moxley
Moxley.
Where are they?
That was after his match later. Yeah, the
Dude,
spot
his
with
match
Mox
was
and Kyle Fletcher on the top rope was really scary.
The
Yeah, the
what do you call it?
dragon suplex off the top, basically.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Kyle Fletcher landed pretty much on his neck.
I mean, it was fine at least though.
Mox would end up winning. After this year of Mox having the briefcase or the title in the briefcase, he is now a full-blown fucking babyface.
Yeah, which he didn't even have to do anything really. He just
This match
slowly
was
started turning.
very good. So two good openers. Two very good.
Did you see also the William Regal post that people are
Yeah.
saying it's reference to this match?
Yeah.
With the
He
neck.
said it was what did he
At
say?
least they did the thing where it's like you always say like, "Hey, I hurt my neck
Mox,
before,"
so,
and
like-
stuff. Yeah, I think it's more just I don't know. It was an interesting timing, I'll say too.
Kyle Fletcher's the future, man.
Yeah.
But Mox did win. Then we had the AEW Tag Team Championship, FTR versus Bang Bang Gang, Chicago Street Fight. Did you like it? I mean,
It was okay. It wasn't the
fine.
best match ever, but
winner's FTR.
I like the trash can spot with
What was
Cash.
the Tiger's back?
with Cash. Patel.
With Gash.
Gash.
Give me that Gash. Yeah.
But I figured the FTR was going to win this anyways, and it was. I feel like it was a filler than anything.
Well, this next one felt like a filler.
Yep.
AEW Women's Tag Team Championship. Babes of Wrath versus Mercedes Moné and Athena. I'm just glad Mercedes lost. She's on illusion.
And he's like, "What a snooze fest this was!"
What a fucking snooze fest. Felt like I was watching the WNBA.
No.
Winners, Babes of Wrath.
Can't say that.
Winners, Babes of Wrath. Then we had Gabe Kidd versus Darby Allin. This was a singles match, right?
Yeah.
Darby needs to chill with that stair spot.
Everyone says that every single match about him. But
Launched him through the stairs and broke the top.
In a wheelchair by the time you're 30.
people made a good point. Like, I don't think he'll be as popular as he is now if he didn't do all this stuff.
Maybe.
Because that's just who he is.
I like Tuttles. That's what he looks like.
Did you say you like
Winner-
toes?
I like Tuttles. Winner was Darby
I
Allin.
was like, what?
Then we had Mixed Nuts
Foot
Mayhem.
fetish Booker Andy.
Mixed Nuts Mayhem.
Mixed Nuts Mayhem. The Death Riders, Wheeler, Yuta, Claudio, Daniel Garcia, and Marina Shafir versus
Wait, why is it
Roderick
called that?
Strong. I don't know. Roderick Strong, because it's a mixed
They're
tag.
crazy. They're nutty.
Roderick Strong, Orange Cassidy, Mark Briscoe, and Tony Storm. Claudio did not see gender during that match and ended up spinning
Oh
Tony
my
Storm
God.
around. He did the.
That was great though.
Yeah.
And Tony Storm what did she do to? Was it Claudio? Or was it
I
Wheeler?
don't remember. Probably Wheeler.
It was something.
Wheeler. I hope Wheeler.
You hope Wheeler gets hit every single time.
In the end, winner was Tony Storm's team. Then we had the AEW Women's Championship match: Chris Statlander versus Jamie Hayter. Thoughts? Winner and still champ Chris Statlander.
I feel like Chris Statlander is going to have a very long run with this title because I feel like she's kind of been due for the
Hayter
title
was
every
having a good
time.
run before she got
She
hurt.
was, but then they both have bad head injuries, like you mentioned, like they talked about on Wednesday or
They
whatever.
kept talking about how bad Chris. They just won't stop talking about how bad Chris Statlander's legs injury. Like it was both legs, right?
But she had both of them. Like she got one injured, like really bad
She
for
had
a long
the
time.
Vince double torn ACL.
Yeah. But she had like one happen, and then
sits
she
up in the
recovered, and then another happened.
That sucks.
Like the worst luck ever. I
So
still
then
crack up with that Vince video when he like tears both of his quads.
he just sits in the ring.
And he just sits in the rain. He looks up all mad. He's like, "You son of a bitch." He's taking his anger out on the people in front of him.
He's like looking.
He's like, I tore both my fucking legs.
You can like go when you go back and watch it. You can see how hard his legs hit the ring
to be in
apron.
double cast for
And you
months.
can see how
crazy.
and you can see how angry he is too. That he knows he just did it. And he's looking up like in character, like son of a bitch.
Oh my god!
Second last match was really good though. Continental Classic Finals.
Mick, please. When Foley goes in and he's like, "It's your birthday, happy birthday, Mick, please." he's in the hospital.
John Moxley versus Okada. Very good match.
Who knew
Moxley
Moxley
chipped
could
his
actually
tooth.
do this still?
Yeah, Moxley chipped his tooth.
Yeah.
And he was bleeding, of course. But this match was very good. This was a good night for Mox, I gotta tell you. Mox put on a show tonight. MVP of the
Good
night.
all around. That's why he's
He
the
did end up
ace.
winning. Okada is no longer champ. And then Mox cut a babyface promo.
He was
Got
like, "Listen,
backlash. Sounded like Batman.
everybody, listen to me right now."
Yeah, the Death Riders after this promo, it can't be a heel group anymore.
Well, unless the group is, and then Mox isn't, and then he gets kicked out or something.
Well, I was hoping they would turn on him, like
Yeah.
Sinclair.
Well, they
Sinclair
might.
turned on him.
I was hoping they were going to do a 4-post massacre, but
This is what happens when you flush your best friend down the toilet.
goddamn allergies, Sinclair allergies.
Sinclair bogus, stupid allergies.
Damn it. Dude, we reference like the same fucking 4 movies. Red Rebel, Grind, Batman Forever, and like I know,
Batman, yeah.
and
I mean, every-
Batman Robin now.
Captain Kill. Question mark, man?
The pussy.
Oh my god!
Fred! You are fired. Or should I say, terminated.
So stupid. I want to get like super stoned and watch that movie.
Oh, it's so good, dude.
It's so bad that it's good. It's more like it.
Hang on, we gotta hit it with him one time. Sucking up your IQ. Getting in the vortex. Feeding off your brain. So bad.
Oh, you gotta do the Bane sound as
Surf's
well.
up, Big Kahuna. Ooh, little rough on the lady.
Ooh. Yeah, Bane.
Just running through the hits.
And he's just shrinking and
He's getting to smell the mustards coming out of his weird
The mustard.
pipes.
yes.
All right, main event, World Championship. Fatal 4-way Samoa Joe, Swerve, Hangman, and MJF. Swerve came out as Green Lantern. Fun match, only like 20 minutes. It was like half the length of the Mox match.
Yeah. I called that he was gonna win.
So Hangman does the what did he do? He did the Deadeye. He was about to do the clothesline when he flipped in. MJF hit him with a low blow, and then MJF did his finisher on Samoa Joe, and Samoa Joe took the pin. MJF new champ after just returning. Feels right.
And I feel like they definitely put it on Samoa Joe because they didn't want Hangman getting pinned when he was champion.
Samoa Joe
that's what I
beat
did.
MJF for the belt. If you want to go all the way back.
Great. He was looking in great shape. Good to see him with the title. Like
He has
Andy
his hair
said,
slicked back more.
slick back.
Yeah, he's got like a punk slick back.
Yeah.
He's like,
Wet.
I got my girl Alicia on my back. Ooh, yeah.
But no, it was a fun match. But I mean, I think Okada and Moxley, and I don't know, man. The Continental Classic matches, all 3 of them were really good.
I still think, the Moxley Okada one was probably the best, I feel like. Which is crazy to me.
Yeah, that Okada wrestled twice and he had 2 good matches.
Or that Moxley.
You mean Moxley? They call Okada the best tournament wrestler in the world. They won't stop saying it.
Yeah.
The best tournament.
I know, and tonight, or in that night, he actually showed it. The last 8 months of AEW, he's been wrestling around like a grandpa.
Sound like an old man, like stop
moving
like a
moving like an old grandpa.
Have you guys seen the thing about they were like calling like robots or AI clankers, and that's going to be like
I love it, dude. I don't even care. I want it to be bad. Fucking stupid ass fucking clankers. So I said it the other day to some guy. He acted like it was like weird already. I was like, "Are you serious?" I was like, "Fuck him."
It's like I've always seen this like TikToks. They're always like when you're like the old guy now, you're like those clankers. You're like what?
What? Stupid clankers.
Right, Andy?
Right.
Andy doesn't want to put his hatred for clankers on record.
No.
What are clankers again? You said. As you're talking about, I'm on ChatGPT.
Then we'll talk about that.
You're talking about
AI,
right?
AI.
Andy's using satanic AI while we talk about while we talk about clankers. Peter Thiel's about to come spy on you through your phone right now. Better be careful.
Oh my God.
Why are you on ChatGPT?
I was asking a question. Same reason.
Right now?
What are you asking it?
No, I asked it a question before we started, but I never looked at the answer.
What was the question?
Don't worry about it. Personal.
Right.
Personal. Not wrestling related. My own life.
Is 8 inches good? Here's
Is
a pic.
4 substantial?
Is 4 soft okay? Here's a picture. Here's a picture for reference.
Significant shrinkage episode was on the other day of Seinfeld. I was in the pool.
I was in the pool. There was shrinkage. It's true.
It's the best show.
It's true.
You end up looking like a little cocktail shrimp. You know?
Oh my God.
What's the next pay-per-view?
Next pay-per-view?
Just in wrestling.
Oh no, probably another Saturday night's main event.
An actual pay-per-view.
Pay-per-view.
I'm gonna botch this commentary, McMahon.
The Rumble in Riyadh is January 31st.
Right.
Let me see. New Year's. That's NXT. Saturday night's main event, the 24th, and then Royal Rumble a week later.
Okay.
So this is like the weird time. That's why they make Raw a big one.
Aren't they starting like the road to WrestleMania pretty soon?
We'll talk about it off air, but we got to get the Jer Bear to come down to the house. Get the boys squad in person.
Dude, I can't.
Yeah, I was telling Andy that last time.
Let's go. Let's go. No, you can't do that on there.
No.
That is,
if anybody's ever seen the movie Kingpin,
yeah,
it's a good movie to go watch. No, you can't do that on there.
Has anyone ever seen the movie Insidious?
Yes.
Well,
It's the old lady sidekick. It's her, but she's in Kingpin.
Yeah.
The old lady that's in like all of them. But
yeah, Woody Harrelson can't afford to pay his rent, so he has to sleep with her and give her pleasure.
Munson.
Is there anything else we need to talk about for wrestling?
Go watch Kingpin.
Real tomato ketchup, Eddie.
Real tomato ketchup, Eddie. Well, it's beautiful, Clark. Thanks, Eddie. Eddie?
Russ? Oh, hey, there you are.
Oh, there you are.
I wouldn't touch it, Clark. He has a lip fungus that hasn't been identified yet.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that if I were you, Clark. He
I
has
saw the way you
fungus
were
then.
admiring mine.
Dude, Randy Quaid in the Vacation movies is goated.
That's how he got to it, though, is because he's in Kingpin.
Yeah, he's the Amish guy.
He's Ishmael.
Ishmael.
Perfect Amish name.
Oh my god, so good.
Well, guys, you got a movie history lesson right at the end. Go watch Kingpin. That's your homework for the week. Parliament.
Big Ben, Parliament. Look, it's Big Ben, Parliament. Just keeps driving. Trying to see all the sights real fast. Look, it's Big Ben, Parliament. All right.
Well, was that
What a way
episode
to end it.
197?
I was.
Go watch Kingpin. Go learn about a guy that's Amish that goes bowling, and Woody Harrelson is his instructor. Yeah, Bill Murray is in it.
Burt McCracken, one of the...
Burt McCracken, Big Earn. I'm Big Earn. He's crying at the end.
Wait, who's the singer of the Used? What's his name?
That's Burt McCracken. That's not Big Earn McCracken.
Wait, Kingpin?
Yeah, I'm right. I'm Big Earn.
Ernie McCracken.
Yeah,
Oh,
Big
I thought
Ernie
it was Burt
McCracken.
McCracken. I said Burt McCracken. The Used singer's like, I'm Big Earn.
I'm Burt McCracken. Well, join us next week for episode 198. We're 2 away from 200. That's insane.
Crazy.
On our 100th episode,
Sweet.
we had Bro Keller on. And I can't believe it's been 100 episodes since then.
Like, God damn it, we gotta do something again.
We gotta do
Even
something
more
else.
because we've skipped. I wonder
Yeah.
what number we would be on if we had never skipped a single one.
Dude,
250.
250.
How many years have we been doing this?
4.
4.
That's 200. Yeah, and then we're like halfway through.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're goated. We're the best. No one's better. They think they got their fancy cameras.
Bicentennial coming up.
They got their little fancy cameras and their doodads, what? And their zoom ins and their HDs. And we're
I've
over
lived
here
in
giving
3
them-
to since we started this podcast.
Yeah. About to
I've
be
left
4.
work, I've done school, got my degree, and now I'm back to work.
That's so funny.
Fatherhood.
I've lived in 3 different places as well.
I haven't. I've been at this place the whole time. In this one house.
Tim and his middle of the woods internet.
Yeah, I'm in my domain. I'm never
Start-
leaving.
Find me.
Thank you, Elon.
Oh,
Jeremy's like, no. All
All
right.
And we-
In all seriousness, we'll see you guys next week. Love you. Have a good week. Hope you have a good, safe.
Goodbye, friend.